Hi friends, welcome to What Was Mommy Thinking? It is time for the weekly check-in that ended on March the 30th. As usual, I'm running a couple days behind, but I thought we would get it done anyway because I've got to go to the bank. So if you want to see what I spent, where I spent it, and how my categories ended up for the month, we may even have time to do a little monthly closeout. Okay, guys, so we did it. We made it through an entire month of tracking, and pardon the airplane. I do live near an airport. So we made it through an entire month of tracking, and this is sort of what that looks like. So as you guys can see here, we made it the entire time, tracking all the little stickers and everything. I didn't have as many no spends as I wanted, but March is kind of a big month for us. It's kind of a crazy month. Baseball starts. We have my mom's birthday. We have RJ's birthday. We have spring break. So there's just a lot going on in March. It's one of our at least top 3, maybe top 2 busiest months. So what we're going to do today is we're going to track spending from from Friday the 24th through Thursday the 30th. So don't look at the Friday. That's next week. But we're going to go from the 24th to the 30th. So as usual, we need 2 things. We need our tracking sheets. Where's my tracking sheets? So we need this sheet right here. And we need this sheet right here. Okay, so this is our totals going into this week. These were our totals of balances that we had. And so we're just going to set it aside. We're going to need that here shortly. But for right now, we need this sheet and we need this little book. I'm going to scoot this one up because we've already done those top weeks. So we're just focused on the 24th through the 30th. This is my tracker sheet for that week. As you can see, all the way down to the bottom line. So we're going to make sure we have everything reconciled. Okay, so to start off, I'm just going to pick a color and we're going to get her done. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. All right, so the first category that I show on here is takeout, and we have a charge for $8.19 at Buc-ee's. That one's right here. Our next takeout is $5 at the hospital. I bought a couple of beverages while I was at the hospital for 13 hours. And then, let's see, we're going to go down here, Gift, Sports, Grocery, Gas, Birthday Grocery. Our next takeout is $5 at Sonic on the 25th. So let's go over here. And right there it is, Sonic for $5. And then we have grocery. We have takeout at Sonic for $10. These are those drinks, you guys. They get us. This was my son's birthday weekend, so that's why there was a lot of takeout. So birthday breakfast, I did charge to take out for $12.10 right here. And that was my son and his best friend. And then birthday lunch, my husband and I had lunch with our son for his birthday. And that was $38.68. And then I took my son and his best friend to lunch, or to get them breakfast again on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, my middle son Connor had a double header, and so it was pretty late. He hadn't had dinner. He wanted Chipotle, so that $20.08 is his Chipotle. So several charges. Let's kind of see where we ended up here for a total. So we're going to take $8.19, $5, $5, $10, $12.10, $38.68, $12.10 again, and $20.08 for a total of $111.15. I hope that's right. Okay, so the next category that we're going to do, that feels like a lot, you guys. Is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot. Let's try that again. 8.19 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 12, 10, 30, 68, 12, 10, and 20.08. Wow. Okay, so we're over budget. We did not have $111.15 in our takeout, so you know what? We're over, and we will deal with that. I'm not even sure what I did there, but that's why we track. I probably pulled it out of another category, honestly. Okay, so the next category that we're going to do is gifts, and there should only be the one charge for $30.08. My sweet nephew started playing soccer, and this was his first time with his team, and they had their season opener, so I sent him a little something to let him know that even though we're far away, that we were thinking of him and that we were proud of him and that he was going to do great. So let me find that $30.08, and it was on Amazon, of course, because they'll deliver it right to his doorstep. Okay, our next category is sports. Oy, oy, oy. So we had a charge for $26.95, and that was socks for Jackson for his baseball team. Then as we come down, is that really the only? Oh, sports, $5 here. Okay, I think that's the only two. So $5 and $26.95 should be $31.95. Connor had hurt his back, so there's no lessons this week. He is doing just fine, though, doing really well. All right, now let's hit the grocery with reckless abandon. Okay, so the first charge on grocery is $63.94, and that was actually on Amazon, you guys. With the special dietary restrictions, there's some things we can't get in the grocery store. We bought some protein shakes that we couldn't find anywhere else. They're super low sodium, but they're really, really good. And some sugar-free coffee syrup. So only what you need, which is the OWYN brand of protein shakes. They make a cold brew coffee protein shake that if you put a little bit of the sugar-free syrup in, it makes a delicious iced coffee. So that's what that was. Then coming down, we have grocery at Walmart for $8.75 right here. Then we have grocery at Kroger for $120.93. Let me find that one. Kroger, household, Kroger, grocery right there. Then we have grocery at Sam's Club. Do you guys shop at multiple stores? That one's $39.67. I've been going to 3 to 4, sometimes 5 stores on the weekend just because I'm trying to save everywhere that I can. But I'm starting to wonder if I need to track the difference that I'm saving so that I know if it's worth my time and my effort to go those places. It's one thing when you go there because they're the only place that has it, or that they have a specific brand that you guys are, you know, that your family is, that they prefer. Then we had Costco for $82.74, and I think that was on a Sunday. But I'm just wondering, as life gets a little bit busier with sports and stuff, if I should evaluate that. Grocery at Walmart for $14.55. That was stuff when I was going from work to Connor's games. So did that one. I did forget to do the gate fee, though. Let me tab that one really quick. For sports. Okay, so grocery, we got to add all these up. So groceries, this dark blue, we're going to go $63.94, then $8.75, then $120.93, and $39.67, and $82.74 and $14.55 for $330.58. So we'll write that $330.58. Now let's do household. That was I don't know if that one was as big as I thought it was going to be or not, but let's do household. We're going to use this really pretty yellow color. We have a charge for $43.14, and I know that was on Amazon. And that was for one of those like graduated stair step stands to hold the different coffee syrups, and for the pumps for the coffee syrups. And then for another household charge, we have $14.06 right here at Kroger. And that was for, they had the Tide Free and Clear Ultra on sale, and I had a digital coupon, so we used that. And then we had Walmart for $13.29. And I think that might be it. Okay, so let's add those up. It's not as bad as, oh goodness, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. $43.14, then $14.06, then $13.29, and I think that's it. So $70.49. That's right, right? Yep, that looks good to me. Okay, then we're going to go into gasoline, and we gassed up the SUV here for $45, and I think that might be, I think there's just a lot of birthday. Okay, so that is the only charge, was to gas up the SUV. Awesome. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do birthday. And we're going to do it this like bright green. It was RJ's birthday. So let's go ahead and grab those. $36.52 at Walmart. Then we have $7.65 at Kroger. Right there. Then we have RJ's birthday dinner, and that was for all 7 of us for $132.08. Then we have a Sam's Club birthday for $35.05. That was for the food. He wanted us to grill out smash burgers and get wings, so that's what that was. Then I think that might be it for birthday. Date night, driver's license. Yep. So that one's it for birthday. Let's see what our total is there. Okay, for birthday we have $36.52, then we have $7.65, then we have $132.08, then we have $35.05, and that is $211 and 30 cents. My bad, 30 cents. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, then we have date night. My husband and I actually got to go and have a meal on our own. It was lovely. And so that was $55, and it was worth at least twice that. We need to do a lot more of that. So you guys are going to see me adding date night into my stuffings. That's an envelope that needs to be a priority. Okay, last but not least, we have, well, no, it isn't last, is it? We've got pet, and there's only one charge, and it's $24.86, and that was for Boomer's Food at PetSmart. So we're going to go ahead and bring that total down of $24.86, and there's one more category. So I used my buffer this week, the monthly buffer that you guys have seen in my when I reviewed my monthly sinking funds, and I used that to pay for RJ's driver's license. So I also used it to cover the difference in eat out and household. So that $11 goes right there. So now that we have our totals, I've got to make sure that all of my dots are filled in on my sheet. So here is good, here is good. I missed gas, so let me do that super quick. Bam! Okay. And these are done, these are done, these are done, these are done, these are done. This one's done. So we are completely done with this. Now we're going to take this, reconcile it with what I have cash-wise left in my envelopes and see how we did, and then we will close out the month. So let's switch that up. So I'm going to set this one aside. I'm going to leave this one here. We're going to grab this sheet and we're going to do some reconciling. So I did go ahead and add on this sheet. We are over in a couple categories and I added those to buffer, and I will explain those in just a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we left off last week. For grocery, we had $758. We put 38 of that to pantry, so we're starting with about 720. For household, we had 58. For eat out, we had 90. For miscellaneous, we had 40, but 20 of that went to the no eat out challenge. So if I'm correct, then we're going to take our grocery total of 330.58 and we're going to round that up to 331. So here's what we need to do. We need to say 758 minus the 38 minus the 331 equals $389. So in my wallets, let's go ahead and pull out the grocery and eat out. And then in our grocery, we have 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we're going to subtract that 29, which means that we should have $360 left in our monthly cash envelopes, which we all know to be true because this was a 5-week month and we had a total of $360 for each of the weeks. So we're just going to go to grocery and make sure that there's $360. So 1, 2, 3, 350, 360. This money is going to go behind our, what do I have there? Goodness. Behind our grocery divider to go back in our wallet. All right, so let's look at household. We already know that household in our monthly cash envelopes is empty. It is also empty in our wallet. And we had 58, and then we spent $70.49. Giving us a deficit of $12.49, which we took $13 from the buffer. So the buffer, like I told you guys, is depending on how much money I put in that month's envelope. So if it's a $500 or a $600 week, then it's going to have, $500 or $600 month, it's going to have like a $200 buffer. But because March is one of our bigger months and it's a $1,200 envelope, we had $300 in there. So just to give you some idea of how that works. So eat out, we had 90. We spent $111.15. And it gave us, oops, that's not right. 90 minus 111.15 is negative 21.15. And that gave us a 22 from the buffer. So if we look back here, takeout is empty. So our last envelope is miscellaneous. We had $40. We spent 20 of it. So we should have 20. Let me pull those dividers out. Eat out, of course, had nothing. Miscellaneous has nothing. So we're going to grab this last 20 out of our miscellaneous envelope and then put these back in. So we've got the $20. We've got our grocery money up here. We have no money for household this week, which will change because, you know, the 31st is a payday. So now that we have our totals of what we actually spent, let's go ahead and do our close out for the week, or for the weeks. So we started, I don't know what I did here. March 24th through 30th. Oh, okay. So I started on the 3rd. Okay. So we started our month with $1,800 in grocery. I don't know what I did. Oh, because I had 1 week. So let's take that 1,800 divided by 5 is 360. So we're going to take 1,800 and take 1 week out, because that last $360 that we took out of here is for the week that starts March 31st and goes through April the 4th. So we're going to do a 4 week and say that we started with $1,440 for the purposes of this tracking spending. We spent $339.72 the first week. We spent $357 the second week. We spent $319.12 the third week, and we spent $331 the fourth week. So we spent $1,347 because it's $1,346.84. So we spent $1,347, and then we're gonna take that and we should have $93 that we were able to put into the pantry challenge. That's not bad. I'll take it. All right, for household, for this month, we did 200, I think, because we do it every 2 weeks. And so let's see what we spent. $83.67 and 16 and 41.74 and 70.49 is $211.90. So if we started the month with $200, we spent $212. That means we were at a deficit of $12. And as you can see, we took $13 from our buffer. So I'm just going to, over here for my own notes, I'm just going to put used buffer. For eat out, we had $300 because we do $150 every 2 weeks. And then we used $97. Then we used $24. And we used $88.98. And $111.15. So we used $321.13 for a deficit of $21.13, and we took $22 from the buffer. So thank goodness for the buffer. I didn't have to dip into my savings account. Okay, last but not least is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, we get $20 a week. There are 4 weeks. We spent, let's see, I think we spent all of it because we used it in savings challenges. So this is the difference here. So as we go through and look, we can see what we've spent in each of the cash envelopes categories. What my husband and I are hoping to do is to take these sheets with the categories on the bottom and track those over a 2 to 3 month period and see where our money's going over a longer span of time. If you guys are interested in seeing that, please let me know. We can show you how we're taking the bottom part of this page, writing those categories down, tracking how much we spend in those categories over a 3 month period or even a 6 month period to help us with our budget planning for next year. So until I get to the bank and take out the cash envelope money for the month of April, and you guys will see that as a separate stuffing video. That is it for today. This is our weekly check-in. We are closing out the week of March. The next time that we do one of these, I will have a whole different tracker sheet for the month of April, and we will get it done. I'm trying to open my planner here, and I didn't do that very well. So take care of yourselves, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. I hope you and your family are healthy and happy and have something big planned for this coming weekend. Maybe bake some cookies and watch a movie, or just do something as a family. My family and I will most likely be at sporting events. We have, I think, a total of 6 baseball games this week. So we'll be at the ball fields cheering and screaming and getting sunburned and loving life. So take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Hold up. Did I just do that? Did I literally take $29 that I had left in my grocery for the week and not put it into my pantry savings challenge? What is wrong with me? All right, let's fix that right now. Postest, hastest now. Okay, we're gonna grab a mason jar sticker because you know how we do this. This is what we do. We're gonna write 29 on this bad boy, and then in our savings challenge binder, we will open up to our pantry savings challenge, which is right before the planner challenge. And we will find a home for our 29 sticker. All right, what are we feeling this week? What are we feeling this week? Let's put that puppy right there. And this $29 is going to go into the pantry envelope. Way back here. Okay, let's find it a home. So there's 2 10s, there's a 5, and there's a bunch of 1s. Let's see where we're at. 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 355, 360, 361, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. $372. I am thrilled. All right, so I'm actually not, I'm not psyching you guys out this time. This actually is the end of this video. I wish you nothing but the best. Keep smiling. Take care. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.